and you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Next year, so wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay.
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. And I am back for another video discussing The Last of Us. So, the big day is approaching. The Last of Us Day 2023. Now, I'm gonna tell this right off the premise to please keep your expectations very low. I know people are dying for news, and if you saw the intro, I could throw in another 5 or 10 tweets, but I think you get the point. We were promised a lot, and things have changed a lot in the last couple years. I mean, this multiplayer game, I'll go off the premise with that, was announced all the way back in 2019. Pretty much when Naughty Dog had said they expanded way past a mode, and we pretty much have gotten only concept art. So, another Last of Us Day is nearly here. September 26th is almost 2 weeks away. I'm going to be providing a little update in this video on what to expect, my expectations for this day, what are my plans, because as much as I'd like to tell you guys that I think it's just going to be dead silence and nothing's going to be said, I just have a sneaky feeling something surprising is going to show up. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, join about the near 50% of people that are subscribed by hitting that red subscribe button. Be sure to hit the notification bell, have it set to all, join about the near 100,000 people that have all notifications on so you don't miss any videos discussing Naughty Dog or The Last of Us. Alright, let me know what you'd like to see in The Last of Us Day 2023, what are your expectations, and let's just get straight into it. So first, let's just start with the multiplayer game. I have provided at least as many updates as I can in the last couple years, and to tell you guys what to expect. Now, is there any chance we're going to hear about the multiplayer game on September 26th? I have a feeling we are going to hear about it, but I have a big fear that it's just going to be the "it's coming soon" that we've heard every freaking big date. It's coming, it's soon, there's gonna be news next year. I just have a feeling that's what's gonna be. Now, is there a chance we could get another piece of concept art? That is possible. But if I'm willing to bet my confidence and money on that, if I were to bet that, I'm gonna tell you I don't think it's gonna be there. Other than just a, hey, it's coming, it's still in development type line. I mean, I even made a poll asking people what they'd like to see next from Naughty Dog, and it's crazy, like 70+% of you guys voted Part 3. I'm actually surprised more people don't want the multiplayer game. It's been something that I really am anticipating. I know I want Part 3 more, but man, the multiplayer game I think is going to be really good when it drops, considering how much time they've taken on it. And that leaves next the show, the HBO show. Now, currently we know the HBO show is on hold due to the writer strikes. Now, there's been recent news that, you know, it's all written, it's all planned out. Neil Druckmann confirmed this. So once the strike ends, which I don't know if it's going to be by the end of this year, my guess is early 2024, but this strike has lasted months now, and they haven't really been able to get much work done on it. And if it goes any more couple months, we may not even get the show till 2026. Right now, it is on a 2025 release window, but that could easily be pushed back if we have to wait much longer. Also, recently, it has been confirmed that Abby has been cast in Season 2. There's been rumors about Florence Pugh, Shannon Barry, a lot of other names. That is a huge possibility we could hear the Abby casting announcement on this day. But remember, last year, we did get the trailer for Season 1 of the HBO show, and a lot of news in regards to that, and some images. I only think that, yeah, it's pretty likely we're going to get some news in regards to Season 2 of the show. I don't know anything significant because of the strikes, but it all depends. Next is the Last of Us 2 Director's Cut / PS5 port. This has been something that has been rumored for a long time. Gustavo Santaolalla, who is the game's composer, recently actually made a slip up and said that there is a new version of The Last of Us 2 coming. Don't know the extents of it, but basically he said that you're going to be able to interact with his character in Jackson, and he'll be able to play songs, which was something that was not included in the original Last of Us 2 game. You could see his character, but you couldn't interact with him. And I've told you guys that a director's cut is very likely happening. The success of The Last of Us 2, despite its controversy and a lot of mixed opinions on it, the game did very well and sold well, and I'm pretty certain Naughty Dog will want to do what they did with part 1 and re-release it. Will we get DLC, skins, new content, you know, maybe past 60 FPS, a lot of new graphical improvements, and stuff that was included in the remake? Very likely to be the case, and I think it is shaping up to be that The Last of Us Director's Cut, Last of Us 2 PS5 port is going to be our next project from Naughty Dog. I think that's what it could be. And this would be, in my opinion, the perfect day to announce it. It's not something new, but it's something that we're likely going to be getting. So, hey, Naughty Dog, pretty good date to announce it. If not, maybe the end of the year. Then would be The Last of Us Part 3. And that's just something I've really discussed a lot. I don't think there's any chance of us getting any Last of Us Part 3 news at this event. I mean, Neil's discussed it. Maybe he'll be asked about it again and bring it up. But I don't think we're going to get a Last of Us Part 3 announcement until the earliest would be sometime next year. But I think the game is shaping up for probably a 2026 release. So potentially having it announced late 2024, maybe early 2025 is realistic. We'll just have to see. But I do believe The Last of Us Part 3 is being worked on, regardless if we're not going to hear anything about it. The last couple years at The Last of Us Day, we have not really gotten anything other than art, some music stuff, and just photo mode stuff. I am really hoping that Naughty Dog turns a new corner here and announces some new stuff related to the games, because I know people have been like, man, Naughty Dog just only cares about the show, the haunted house, all this other stuff, but there's nothing about the games. And I will have to say, Naughty Dog has to say something about their games sooner rather than later. You know, we've been waiting, I feel, a considerable amount of time. Longer than any of us probably anticipated. So people are going to ask before I end this video, what are my expectations? What do I think is going to be there? And again, I tell you guys to keep your expectations super, super low. I do think we're going to hear stuff about Season 2 of the show, like potentially the Abby casting. I do think there is a possible chance of The Last of Us 2 Director's Cut being announced. I don't think it's going to happen, but I do think there's a chance. I do not think we're going to hear anything about The Last of Us Part 3. I don't think there's any chance of that. I do think there's a small chance of hearing stuff about the multiplayer game, but it's not going to be anything like major. Again, we were still promised an update, and Neil has not denied that update still not happening in the year, even if the game has been delayed. So there's still a chance we could get the major update. We shall see. But you're going to get your art. You're going to get your merch. You're going to get photo mode stuff. I don't know what to say other than that, though. Everything else is a toss-up, though. We shall see. So please let me know down below in the comments what you'd like to see at The Last of Us Day 2023. As for my plans, I'm going to be doing some permadeath and some other stuff before, maybe like a weekish, maybe a little bit before. I've got some important stuff coming up in my personal life. I'm sure you'll see some stuff about that, but please keep me in your prayers. I got a lot of stuff going on, so I'll see you guys very soon, though. I promise you, when everything covers up. So thank you so much for your support. Drop a like and subscribe if you guys do enjoy this. Let's go for 1,000 likes, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.